Park.
And you coach the under 14s too?
I actually coach the under 7s, and I'm also a trainer for the 14s and the 15s.
My goodness, how many teams are there?
At the club, there's 19 at the moment.
Geez, that would be tough to train and keep track of all of them. As a representative of the Bankstown Bulls, who are you guys officially endorsing tonight?
We're obviously going for the Blues, supporting our Bankstown RSL, who happen to be our major sponsor of our club.
Well, it's a fantastic RSL. As a rugby coach, what do you think will be the deciding factor in the game tonight?
I guess it'll just be the resilience of players that are able to sustain the next 80 minutes of play. So it's just going to come down hard work and effort.
Are there any specific players in mind that you'll be keeping an eye out?
Probably Munster and Cleary. They're probably the two players that are going to control everything.
Munster for the Maroons. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, as everybody else, obviously we're rooting for the Blues, and I'm glad the Bankstown Bulls are also endorsing the Blues because that would have made it very awkward. Lawrence, we wish you a good night. Thank you. Take care. So as you can see, guys, we have a full crowd tonight. In about 10 minutes, Anthony Maroon and Aaron Woods are going to be taking the stage to start the pre-show activities. For now, let's just take a quick look around at some of the supporters and see who they're going to be going for tonight. So, there we go. Hi, how's it going? A Blue supporter?
Yes, I am.
You know, all good. There we go. So as you can see, there are people eating here. Let's just go over there to where people are having some casual drinks. Hi, mate. How's it going? What's your name?
Chooks.
Chooks. Nice to meet you, Chooks. And who are you going for tonight?
The Blues.
Pretty typical question, eh?
Yeah.
So what do you think will be the deciding factor in the game tonight?
Of the Blue.
You heard it from the youth already.
Yeah, I think whichever team starts faster, like gets into the game faster. Yeah.
Any specific plays you'll be keeping an eye out on tonight?
James Esco.
Thanks. Alright, so I think we got some passionate youth over here. Hi guys, how are we?
Good, how are you?
Good. So who are you guys going for tonight?
Blues.
And who are your favorite players?
Mitchell Moses. Mitchell Moses.
I'm going to assume
Up the Eels.
up the Eels. I think you're in the wrong suburb to be saying up the Eels, buddy.
Up the Eels.
Up the Eels.
Dragons. Dragons are lost in the ladder.
We hope you guys have a good night. All right, thank you guys for listening.
Thanks everybody, thanks ladies and gentlemen, and great to see such a wonderful turnout tonight for our annual Origin 1 event. All the Bankstown Bulls are here. Thank you very much Lawrence and George and everybody for getting involved in the big event. What's happening at the Bulls tomorrow? Is anything good happening? Just winning games, and what does that say? Oh, you got the new logo, beautiful, beautiful. And also we've got a bunch of important people from around the place here to get involved tonight. Jenny Savolos is one of them. Good to see you, Paul and BT. Good to see you, old mate. And all of our Burgess family who love their rugby league, and all you guys too. Welcome everyone. Look, we've got a very special guest tonight. He was here last year, and we got so much feedback on Facebook. It sent social media into meltdown. He's played 14 Origin games. He's been at all clubs at Slim Dusty. Please welcome to the stage, Triple M's own Aaron Woods. Woodsy, how are you, mate, firstly?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. It's good. It was outstanding last year, and the crowd's got even bigger this year, so a bit of a cheer. Don't normally get a cheer in this part of the world, so we're pretty good.
Yeah, well, look, and the food too here at the new outlet district side got absolutely beautiful. You love the salt and pepper squid.
Yeah, it was a bit different. We had the buffet last year. The salt and pepper squid was outstanding, and I think it was the seafood fried rice that you liked, so it wasn't too bad actually.
We rang our mate Dave, he's down from Port Macquarie. I said, if you're in Sydney, can we have a round of applause for Dave?
Big Dave, love the 3P.
He's come all the way from Port Macquarie for this. Now, all right, let's talk a bit of footy while we've got a chance, mate. Let's start off with what's going on in rugby league in general. The poor old Dragons, they can't take a hit, they can't take a trip. Now, Jason Riles apparently does not want to coach for the next year and beyond.
Yeah, it just looks like a bit of a sinking ship at the moment, Maroon. I was lucky enough to get out a bit earlier in the year. There's a couple of Packers supporters here. I just think it's a joint venture, Maroon. They just don't work, you know. There's two sides to the merger. There's a win side, there's a St George side, and they both want what's best for them, not what's best for the club. So it was a huge miss not getting Jason Riles. He's gone down to the Storm, and then I think it'll be between Dean Young and Ben Hornby now. So yeah.
Well, what does that mean for Rolesy? Does he have to go to the Storm and wait for Bellamy to retire, or does he know when Bellamy's going to retire?
Well, he basically got shafted from the Roosters. They didn't want him back because of the way he handled the situation. So he didn't have a job there. And from all the sources in the world, everyone that we know, it was practically he was going to sign with the Dragons. And then out of nowhere last night, it said that he's not going. So and like you said, I think each year you got to wait till halfway through the year to see what Bellamy wants to do. And I think he's usually waiting out there. He's definitely going to be a long-term coach in the NRL. I think it's just time will tell.
Yeah, well, I think everybody thought he was going to take the job because he lives in Hong Kong. And he's a South Coast boy, but they didn't get their man in the end, which to me suggests that he doesn't think he can work it out.
Well, I think that's a lot of people. There's stability at the club. We just spoke about the two factions. And I think they wanted to sign for a 4-year deal, which is a lot of money for what Jacobs are trying. And being a rookie coach as well, he hasn't got the run to the board yet, so the club was willing to show a bit of faith in him as an ex-Dragons player, but at the end of the day, I don't think he thinks it's a suitable club for him. And like you said, he wants to. You don't want to go to a club when it's your first gig and not get much success because that's like you said, other clubs are just club pops, other coaches that are club pops. So you want to start at a strong club, and I think the Melbourne Storm are a good base for it.
All right, well, he'll go to the Storm, but in the meantime, a little bit of consulting work with Paul Stamoulos and the Police Rugby League team, which will be good. Paul might teach him a thing or two.
Yeah, give out to the boys down there, him and a bloke with Simon Telpa. They're running the club, they're doing great things for the policemen.
Yes. You think we can get a couple of Police Rugby League polos on, but never mind.
Something.
All right, let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. How important is it to win game 1?
Well, I think tonight's even more important for New South Wales Maroon. Game 2 is at Suncorp Stadium. This is a neutral venue, so it's obviously there's no alliance to New South Wales and Queensland, but I do say there'll be a lot more Queensland support because people tend to hate New South Wales a lot more than what they do with Queensland. So this is a must-win for us because you don't want to go to Suncorp being down 1-0 in the series because it's a daunting task going up there. So and losing to Troy Mitchell, mate, that's just a huge loss for us. We've got so many good players this Queensland side, and you can never underestimate it this time of year.
But Crichton's a fair old replacement for
definitely. And his combination with Brian Toy on the wing, you've got Cleary, Luai in the halves, and then Coruscant, who's at Penrith for the last 3 or 4 years. So I think that was probably an easy solution to bring him in, but he's no Latrell Mitchell, but I think he'll do a great job. Outstanding. His last month of footy's been absolutely outstanding.
All right, 6 Penrith players in the New South Wales side, plus Appy, who's only been gone for 6 months. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
For New South Wales, it's a great thing. For Penrith, I don't think it's a good thing because it's a big period, 6-week period for Origin. There's going to be games where they miss those players, they won't back up some of them. It depends how many knocks they take in this game. If they get a HIA, they definitely can't play for 11 days. So, but for the state, it's a huge bonus because when you go into these levels of at rugby league and you're playing at this top level, you need to know what the bloke left, right, either side are going to do for you. So it's going to be a big boost for us, but they're just going to focus on themselves, mate. This Queensland side's a good side.
Absolutely, and some will suggest that perhaps the Queensland bench is the difference. There's a lot of experience on that bench, the likes of Johnny Arrow and of course Harry Grant.
Yeah, definitely. And Ben Hunt comes off the field and Harry Grant goes on. The thing for us, New South Wales, I'm not sure what we're going to do with Nico Hines because Coruscant, they're sort of saying he's only going to play 50, 60 minutes, but there's Nico going to Booker, and it's something that I don't agree with. I think his best position is 5'8", so it's just how we worked out. But like you said, the Queensland bench is absolutely phenomenal. Tino Class, Will Riley as well. It's been one of the shining lights up that Gold Coast pack this year. So hopefully we can restrict them and not let them get the best start they can get.
All right. Now listen, before we take a break, obviously if I ask you who's going to win, you're going to say New South Wales. Yes, New South Wales by how many?
I think they'll win by 13, Maroon. I think they'll win convincingly. I think they'll start off strong and I think they'll be hard to run down.
Did you say New South Wales by 13?
13.
Are you off your face?
No, I've had a great feed. I'm still going alright, but I'm not off my head yet.
New South Wales by 13. Outrageous. Now, how are we going for time, everybody? What's the time? Can anyone? All right, well, we better do a couple of giveaways because probably if we go and sit down, that'll be good time across to the big screen. So I'll ask a couple of questions. And Woodsy, if you want to ask any, you want to go first? You go first, okay? All right, I've got a couple. We'll do a couple of questions here in a couple of half time. This is for, I'm going to do this one first. This is a betting slip. Tom Trebojevic, man of the match. So if you win this slip and Tom wins man of the match, you probably need to be over 18 for this one. So kids, if you win it, I won't give you this, I'll give you something else, alright?
Just give it to your parents.
If your parents are here. Alright, first thing for the
He looks old enough anyway, he's alright.
What about that fella, young fella there, Lawrence? He's already got a beard.
How old is he?
Yes. Here we go. First question. Who played 5'8", say all if you know, who played 5'8" for New South Wales in game 2 last year? Who played 5'8"? Who said that? Down the back? Zahi. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. The answer was Jerome Oluma. Now here's this one. This is for Tom Trebojevic to score a try any time.
Okay, so, alright, this is the next question. Game 3 last year, who got man of the match?
Who did you say, mate?
Nah, he got player of the series.
Ben Hunt?
Nope.
PT? Who is it?
Ben, got it, that's correct.
What is it, mate?
Callum Ponga.
Callum Ponga. So, is your folks here, mate? Oh, okay. Are you telling lies? I'll give it to the boss. Yeah. Thank you, Lawrence. There you go, mate, because I can't give that to you 19. Although you look big enough to be 18. You look like bloody Payne Haas. You're a good sizable lad. Alright, let's do some of the drink ones. Do you see everybody that Woodsy's wearing this thing on his hand? He's got a broken. What's wrong with your thumb?
I broke my hand a couple of weeks ago, so...
When he goes to the toilet, I think I'll help him, because that's what a good mate I am. Alright, here we go. Alright, tonight, who is number 14 for New South Wales? No. Not Nico Hines. Not Nico Hines. Paulo? Yeah, what about you? How old are you? A free drink. Well, you can probably have that. But listen, don't try and get a drink and then go and get run over because you'll get me in trouble. Don't do anything like that. Maybe give that one to Lawrence as well. Alright. Here, give us... Can I have a... Chris? Oh yeah, you're right, mate. You can get a soft drink, yes.
I've got another free drink here, Maroon. Alright, can anyone name all 4 debutantes tonight?
All 4 debutantes. Come on up if you can name all 4. Boys? Jeez, mate, do you even know the answer to that?
I do know the answer.
Alright. Paul Stable, she must know the answer to that. Jenny?
We got one here?
Yes. Reese Walsh?
Yep.
Hudson Young?
Yep.
Nico Hunt?
Ben, you got it.
Yes. Who was the fourth one?
Penguin Junior.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little bit of a break. And we're going to put the sound up. But we'll be back at half time. And we'll do some more giveaways. And we'll see you then. So watch the game. Because some of the giveaways will have to do with what's happening in the game. Like who scored, who kicked the goal, yada, yada, yada. Thanks everybody. Thanks to Aaron Woods.